If you have lost someone you love, and a part of you still feels empty, this message is for you. Grief can make even the strongest heart feel lost, exhausted, and overwhelmed. But even in your deepest pain, God has not abandoned you. I believe grief is one of the hardest things we can talk about. Losing a family member or someone we deeply love is always painful, and the size of that pain cannot be measured. Every person carries a unique pain, a different pain, a pain that belongs only to them. Among the people I know and the stories I have witnessed, I have seen three very different situations. A friend of mine, a woman in her early 60s, already had both of her children married when she suddenly lost her husband. He was not sick. It was not an accident. He suffered a stroke. I knew him personally. He was already retired and was living a peaceful life with his wife. My friend told me she never imagined she would lose her life partner so soon. She is still learning how to live by herself. But that empty space remains. There is also the story of two young sisters who were raised by their grandmother. Their grandmother was loving, caring, and always present in their lives. After spending a few weeks in the hospital because of her age and her fragile health, she passed away. I share this story because these two sisters experienced grief in completely different ways. One of them misses her grandmother every single day, a pain she cannot even describe. Sometimes she cries without even knowing exactly why. The other sister seems to have gone through her grief during those first weeks, and today she seems to have found peace. The third story I want to share is about a mother who lost her son. She was over 60 years old. He was almost 30 when he passed away during a trip outside the country. Because of financial circumstances, the family made the difficult decision to cremate his body and bring his ashes back home. But even today, this mother struggles to accept this loss because she never had the chance to see him one last time. She never had the chance to say goodbye. It feels as if that chapter was never closed. And deep inside, she still dreams of the day her son will come back home. I believe this is one of the hardest pains to explain. In the natural order of life, we expect parents to leave this world before their children. When a child loses their parents, there is a word for that. They become an orphan. But when a mother or a father loses a child, there is no word. Because it is a pain the human heart was never created to carry. An indescribable pain. I shared these three stories so I could speak directly to you, the person listening to me right now. I respect your pain. One of the most painful things a grieving person can hear is, "I know exactly how you feel." The person saying this may have the best intentions. They may truly be trying to offer comfort in a moment of pain. But no, they do not know what you are feeling, because grief is personal. And how long does grief last? For some people, with time, the pain slowly begins to soften. Little by little, they find the strength to move forward with their lives. But for others, the love was so deep that the pain never completely disappears. But with God's help, we learn how to carry that love without being destroyed by the pain. You have the right to grieve for as long as your heart needs, because this is not an irrational pain. Actually, it is part of who we are as human beings. The same heart that allows us to love deeply is the heart that feels the pain of losing someone we love. What we can try to do is learn how to live with this pain in the healthiest way possible. And the first step is trying to understand where your pain is coming from. Because there are different kinds of grief. And sometimes they need different kinds of healing. The pain of absence is the one I have seen most often when talking with people about this very delicate subject. Like the story of my friend who lost her husband. The absence of the person you love is felt in the smallest moments. The empty chair at the dinner table. The television show you always watched together. A song that suddenly brings back a beautiful memory. And even a simple moment at the grocery store. When you realize you no longer need to buy the same amount of food you used to, those moments can make the pain stronger. But they also bring the person you love back into your memories. If you are feeling this kind of pain, my suggestion is to allow yourself to remember the beautiful moments you shared. Because eventually, those memories can bring warmth back into your heart. You might think, but I will never live those moments again. When that thought comes, try replacing it with gratitude. Thank God for allowing you to experience so many beautiful moments with that person. And our faith allows us to believe that one day all pain will come to an end. As it is written in Revelation 21:2-4, He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain. Another kind of pain, a very personal kind of pain, and one that needs to be handled with a lot of wisdom, is the pain of regret. Sometimes we lose people when our relationship with them was not in a good place. Essa grima, ponto aí argumente, or something that, looking back, may not have been so important, created distance between two people, and sadly, during that time apart, that person left this world. The pain of not asking for forgiveness, the pain of not offering forgiveness, the regret over the time that was lost. We cannot go back and change what happened, but your faith and your courage can help you find healing from this pain. Believe in the goodness of our God. Talk to Him. When your heart feels ready, ask for forgiveness, not just you and God, and trust that He will reach out His hand to you. You will feel God's presence during your suffering. As it says in Psalm 34:18, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. And if God is by your side, you can also trust that God is with the person you lost. Your prayer will be heard. Do this until you find peace inside your heart. But I know this may not erase the pain, but it can bring comfort. As I said at the beginning of this video, talking about this kind of pain requires a lot of care and compassion. Even inside my own home, there are different examples of grief. My wife lost her father when she was just a child. She was only 10 years old, and she still carries the pain of his absence today. I said goodbye to my mother when she was almost 70. She was sick, battling cancer, and going through a lot of suffering. But during her illness, I had the opportunity to talk with her. To forgive, not to be forgiven. So when the time came for her to leave this world, even though it brought sadness to my heart, I was able to understand it as part of the natural journey of life. After everything I have lived, and everything I have heard from others, if you allow me, I would like to share a few simple thoughts with you. Imagine that the person you lost is somewhere else. wishing for your happiness, wanting to see you smile again, because loneliness is not a good path. Try to stay close to friends and family. Try new things, different things. Your life is a gift from God. Do not waste the opportunity He gives you each day to find moments of happiness, even while carrying pain inside your heart. Turn this pain into a beautiful memory and dedicate your happy moments to the memory of the person you lost. Imagine that person celebrating your victories, smiling with you, cheering for you. And when you feel strong enough, try to help other people who are also going through the pain of losing someone they love. People who may not yet have found the strength that you have found, not by trying to erase their pain, not by comparing your story with theirs, but simply by walking beside them and inviting them to live one day at a time. And if, even after all of this, the pain is still too heavy to carry, please seek help. There is nothing wrong with that. It is not a sign of weakness. Do not be afraid. God is still by your side. If this message touched your heart, WRIT Amen in the comments. And if you believe someone out there needs to hear these words today, please share this message with them. If you would like a personal prayer, or if you feel the need to share what you are going through, you can write to me. My email is in the description of this channel. I will personally read and answer every message, and everything you share will remain completely private. Do not lose your faith. God is preparing a path for you. Amen.